If you're a facilities manager at a university, you know students rely on the cafeteria for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and the occasional late-night snack. So when a dishwasher breaks down and dirty plates pile up, the mess hall can turn messy in the blink of an eye. Enter Grainger. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast delivery, the product you need now is never far away. So you can turn that dishwasher back into a lean, clean washing machine. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Oh, sorry, that's for a Democrat show.
Let me know when you're ready.
No matter what the technical difficulty is, this man is a professional. He goes all the way.
What you represent to them is freedom.
Was an extremely great conservative commentator. We're tearing it up on Wednesday night. This is awesome. This will allow me to report.
Well, this is Jersey Joe for the Reaver of Common Sense show. 8 p.m. on shrmedia.com.
Actually, I just totally screwed up. This show contains language that some viewers may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised. And now on to the show. And welcome to the Reaver of Common Sense. I am your host, Jersey Joe. That's right. And I'm trying to make sense out of the senseless. The Jersey Takeover is here. We have expanded to 2 hours every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch a broadcast, well, the broadcast is down for this week. If you want to support the show and support SHR Media, go to reaver.1/shop. That's reaver.1/shop. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully you're doing fine. Me, I'm getting pissed off here because, so Windows went and did an update. Well, it's totally screwed up my computers. They can't leave well enough alone. I had gadgets on the desktop that for time, and all that, and CPU, and now it's all gone. Oh, so I gotta redo everything. See if it even works with this new goddamn update. Always messing with stuff. Always. So out of breaking news out of New Jersey is a train has crashed into the Hoboken train station. For whatever reason, it seems it did not apply its brakes or slow down. And of course, and I'm not going to jump to terrorism, but I just find it funny. First thing out of the mouth is, we do not have any link to terrorism. Okay, you say that every event now, and how many times have we gone to that? How many times has it actually been something with terrorism? So when they say no one's thinking terrorism, there's no link so far, I don't even believe that shit anymore. Now, this one, I have no inkling so far that it is. I'm not saying it isn't. This one, no, I don't have an inkling, but just when they go to that every time, I don't exactly believe them. But right now there's a minimum 100 people hurt. So far, at least one dead. I don't know. It's bad. Let's see. Oh, boy. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? So, actually a pretty historic moment yesterday. First time in this administration that they overrode President Obama's veto. They overrode President Obama's veto, which has me going, holy shit. Damn. Because oh, Windows, I hate you. This is the first time that they've actually stood up and, which I know it has nothing to do with standing up to Obama. The only reason why most of these, sorry excuse for politicians, stood up and did what's right for the American people is, well, they knew elections are coming up. Nothing more, nothing less. Sorry, I'm still stuffed up. No, I'm not doing cocaine. I'm laughing because that's funny because now Dean Howard's backtracking on that comment. That has me laughing my ass off. And you actually got idiots. Oh, he was doing cocaine. Howard Dean's going, no. I was saying that would be how it would look like if he was on cocaine. Could you imagine? So many excuses because they look like the left does that all the time. They love to throw out extreme leftist or these extreme off the wall comments, and they want to see what sticks. And when they get hit with negative feedback, all of a sudden it's, it was misunderstood, and the sun was in my eyes, and I mispronounced could and should and would. It hurts my head. It really does. It hurts my head. Are we really supposed to be that gullible? Are we? It's... We can't be that gullible. We can't. See, even I'm looking at it going, he's breathing. He breathes through his nose. Okay. I wouldn't even go after Hillary, and I would defend Hillary on this one, because this one's a fucking joke that they're just trying to, as I said, they're trying to throw shit at the wall to see what sticks. And that's all it is. That's all it is. They have no morals at all. They don't care. The liberals just do not give a shit. They're going to say what they want to get what they want. It drives me up a wall. But what's going on? It totally veered off. Dang it. What's going on is... my program's popping up. Hey, you got something going on. They know they have to look good with elections coming up. They know that. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. They have to look good with elections coming up. So what they're doing is, they're voting for the people. And let me see. What the hell happened? Hang on. Got issues on my computer. What the hell? Windows, I hate you. Oh, there's so much weird shit going on. Why is that up again? Oh, yeah, I opened that up. All right. What the frig? Well, it was just... Oh, God, why did they gotta do that shit? Why? They just gotta drive me nuts. I swear... Their technicians go, how can we piss people off? Oh, God. That's where I'm going to lose it. No. They took my desktop clock. This pissed me off. But Obama's already, sorry, I know I'm going. Obama's already crying. He's saying it's nothing but political, which he's not far off, but he's crying because it's the first time. Oh, damn it. This is the first time they overrode one of his vetoes. So, like a little kid, he ran to the media, started crying. And now, he basically wants to take his ball and go home. Every time I think I'm doing better, and then sniffle, back to it. Oh, this is gonna... They had to mess with my damn computer. Assholes. Well, I know, I've totally screwed up this first block. It's what happens when you're trying to do every aspect of the show by yourself. In the House, the vote came out to 348-77, while the Senate was a 97-1. And I was sitting there when I watched the vote go down, I noticed two people were missing from the vote. And I couldn't figure it out at first. Well, I didn't exactly look into it. And then it popped in. Wait a minute. That was Sanders and Kane, our vice president candidate for Hillary Clinton, couldn't bother to show up and do his job. He was too busy running to campaign with Hillary than to do his job. I mean, how hard would it be that he called in a vote? He could have done that. He could have delayed. I mean, what the hell? Hillary was late for the damn rally anyway. Oh, my God. What the hell? So it's just funny that those two are the only two senators that couldn't bother to vote. And in the House, as I said, it was 348 to 77. And they did it mostly because none of the politicians, whether Republican or Democrat, want to be really the one during election year saying they are not for the people. That's what it comes down to. Obama immediately is all upset. I mean, it's the first time they're messing with his legacy. And he's actually said it, that they're messing with his legacy. Well, I really don't give a shit about your legacy. I really don't. I care about the American people, not your legacy. So, excuse me if I'm not all upset, Obama, about your legacy. I'll worry about the American people. And he's always bashing the Bushes and all the others for protecting Saudis. What do you think you just did? Try to do, I should say. It's just funny how he's more worried about his legacy than they are about actually doing their own job. Really does bother me. Let's see. Where are we? You want to get a nice laugh? So a lot of numbers in it. I'm going to go give you both numbers that I've heard, but we're going to go with the conservative numbers. But a lot of buts here. We're going to back it up. I'm going to throw some numbers at you, and I'll try to make. Because I know when I get numbers thrown at me, sometimes and I'm listening, it's Hillary Clinton from August 1st till yesterday had 12,000 people show up to her rallies. Okay? That's a month and a half, roughly. A month and a half. Tuesday, Donald Trump was down here in Florida. And he did a rally right after the debate. It's held in a hangar. And one group says that it was 10,000 people inside. One group says it was 12,000 people inside. I'm going to go with the 10,000. Then there's the numbers outside that got turned away. And they're saying anywhere from 8,000, again, to 12,000. So we'll go with the conservative 8,000 number. That's still 10 and 8. That's 18,000 people. One rally. Hillary can barely manage 12,000 people in a month and a half. So someone, please explain to me how in the hell they say Hillary is ahead in the polls. How in the hell can you tell me with a straight face that she's winning this campaign? They say that, the rallies don't mean nothing. That's a bunch of people that are losing and trying to spin the information as to not hurt their campaign. And if you don't understand what I'm saying, they don't want negative information abound about the campaign. So they are going to basically lie. They got to cover it up. So they say those numbers don't mean nothing. These are the same people that said this is a new way of determining who's winning campaigns after Obama's run. Trump has theme. All the polls I've seen 3 of them, I should say, which is all the polls I've seen since the debate. And the numbers are going up. There's live video from Hoboken, and they got a bunch of emergency medical, and fire, and they're running, and that's never a good thing, because it's instilled in us, you do not run on scenes, period. You do not run on any scene. There's a great chance you will get her running. All right. I don't know what's going on, but it doesn't look that important. Shouldn't say that important. It doesn't look like there's anything extravagant going on. I know it's safety and all that. And they got all these, Cops have, I guess, bomb-sniffing dogs there already. And even as the emergency vehicles are coming up, they're having them sniff all the vehicles. Whoa. Looks like a storm incoming. But back to these numbers. It's I forgot to do that today. I always forget. I'm bad at the social media part for my show. I'm horrible. Horrible. The numbers do mean a lot. Those rallies mean a lot. It is not, what the, hold on. Actually, it's that time for a break, so you're listening to the Reaver of Common Sense right here on SHR Media, High Plains Pundit Radio, ICRN Network, Red Nation Rising Radio, iTunes Speaker, and YouTube. We will be right back. wrong one. Oh, I'm having one of those days. I am not prepared. Oh, crap on a cracker. I'm trying to rush and... Oh, this is not one of those days, is it? I'm never prepared when it comes to my software. It never is. Never. I hate that.
It's your mother.
Oh, God. It doesn't help when you got a mother that keeps calling you. Where the hell did it go? There we go. All right. We'll be right back.
Listening to the SHR Media Network.
Now, at Brownells, we know you may have only one shot to harvest that trophy, so we have thousands of accessories and replacement parts to improve your chances. We know how much you love to shoot, so our Gunsmiths articles and videos will help you do more and get more out of your guns. And we also value your hard work and money. That's why only Brownells backs up everything we sell with a 100% unconditional lifetime guarantee. Brownells, the world's largest supplier of firearm accessories and gunsmithing tools.
Breaking news. According to the latest report coming out of SHR Media, a merchandise store to support both the Reaver of Common Sense and SHR Media has just been unleashed to the general public. Be forewarned that this site can be contagious and numerous items can be purchased to support the best news programming. Go to Reaver.one website and click on the store link to check out the merchandise.
You have been listening to Reaver of Common Sense, hosted by my dad, Jersey Joe. Beware, the Jersey Takeover is here. Every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch the Reaver of Common Sense show, hosted by Jersey Joe, right here on shrmedia.com and highplainsdailynews.com. Only Jersey can deliver hell like no one else, so consider this your fair warning.
In a world controlled by corrupt politicians,
You got a business. That you didn't build that.
a team of ordinary men emerge from the ashes to give voice to the voiceless and hope to the hopeless. Sackhead Sean.
Dude, I'm not saying cough for the stupid pro.
Sackhead Clint.
All good friends of ours usually show up drunk.
Also starring Sacco as the producer.
I'm a little bit drunk, 'cause I'm drinking.
They are the Sackheads Radio Show. Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific on shrmedia.com.
Every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can catch the Southside Mutt Show with its hosts, the Jersey Boys, Jersey Joe and Crash, right here on SHR Media and High Plains Pundit Radio, where we will be digging up the dirt.
Times are dark. The people misled by corrupt politicians, lied to by establishment media, and deceived by the false messages of Islam. A nation in confusion needs a guide. It needs a man with a cane. I'm Dave Milner. Join me on Spreaker, SHR Media, High Plains Talk Radio, Live Rebooting Liberty, and YouTube for a unique brand of commentary on the unpleasant blind guide. Because truth is not always pleasant.
If you miss a show, don't worry. You can catch the replays two ways, rebootingliberty.com or the reaverofcommonsense.com. While you're there on Reaver of Common Sense, don't forget, drop in your email and keep up to date on everything going on, or click the like button on the Facebook widget. Now on to the Reaver of Common Sense.
Listening to the SHR Media Network.
This show contains language that some viewers may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised. And now on to the show.
And welcome back to the Reaver of Common Sense Show. I am your host, Jersey Joe, and I'm making sense out of the senseless. The Jersey Takeovers here, we have expanded to 2 hours every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do you want a kick-ass t-shirt? Do you want a life-saving custom survival bracelet? Well, go to reaver.one/shop. That's REAVER.ONE/SHOP and order one. It's that simple. The shirts are custom made. The bracelets, the survival bracelets are custom made. So go to reaver.one/shop. I was talking about, before I was so rudely interrupted, no. These numbers are staggering. I mean, in one day, Trump gets more people to show up for a rally in one day than Hillary can get in a month and a half. I just keep looking at the TV, and I'm seeing all my fellow Jersey EMS workers, and they're all wearing the construction safety vest. And it just, I know it's safety, but god damn, make them look like idiots with that shit on. They really do. I mean, they look like a bunch of, and I'm not down it, but they look like tow truck drivers or some kind of side road construction. I mean, they're not on the highway. They're more worried in EMS today about putting those fucking vests on than treating patients. I know this is going to be really bad to say, but this is what happens when you have liberals get into the emergency services. In my day, oh God, I don't believe I just said that. In my day, we didn't worry about that shit. We did our job. We knew how to be safe. We just were safe. Ooh, the two men who took the bomb out of the suitcase have been identified. Two Egyptian tourists who have since returned back to Egypt. Looks like we got a little storm coming in. I keep hearing that the next batch of WikiLeaks has been released, but when I look for it, I don't see nothing. Man, this creeping crud's really getting on my nerves. Now, I love this. Congressman questions FBI Director Comey about Trump's confidant Roger Stone's ties to WikiLeaks and Julia Assange. Now they're trying to tie him. Oh, my God. They are desperate. They are desperate. Oh. So, WikiLeaks put up some polls, and 89,000 people voted. Who came out ahead in tonight's U.S. presidential debate? Donald Trump, 66%. Hillary Clinton, 34%. I mean, when I see these polls, it's always in favor of Trump. The online polls on who you're going to vote for, Trump. Massive amount. Massive. When I see these quote-unquote expert polls, you know, they have Hillary tied, slightly ahead, Trump slightly ahead. But then when you start looking at the data, like, let's go for who won the debate Monday night. CNN, but they only go out and look at, like, 700, 800 people. And 63% or some number like that of Democrats, and they only went after, like, 15, 20% of Republicans. And then they post, oh, look at us, Hillary won by a landslide. Yeah, you kind of swayed. Well, this is a telephone. It's scientific. No, it's scientific if it was a neutral number. But they went and weighed the poll, biased poll, with biased numbers. So they always, well, although online, that's unscientific. Well, yours is unscientific because you are biasing the outcome by going after a specific group, which you know will sway the polls. So I get tired of hearing those terms, scientific, and, well, you're doing shit just to sway your numbers. I can't believe I'm stuffed up today again. Yeah, the weekend's almost here. Oh, God. I'm also laughing. There's the Miss America, Miss Universe, whichever one it was, that jumped in and trying to help Hillary Clinton, and now she's getting lambasted. I mean, she's getting lambasted. She jumped in and thought everybody was going to be on her side, and she's been implicated in a murder. And her thing is, well, I've done some stuff I'm not proud of. Washington Mall shooter voted in 3 elections despite not being a citizen. It's... But there's been no fraud. Yeah. And a little change of subject. I heard someone's excuse for not voting for Trump as well. Bernie Sanders didn't back him. He backed Hillary. Donald Trump didn't buy him a mansion. Donald Trump didn't buy him an airplane. So, of course, he's not going to back Donald Trump. Hillary bought him a mansion. Hillary bought him an airplane. Of course he's going to back her, you fucking morons. I mean, most of his backers realize he sold out to capitalism. He was never, and none of these socialists on the top tier are really about socialism. They are about making money. They are about capitalism. All they want is for them to be rich, you to be poor, and give the appearance that they fucking care about you. And so many people buy into this bullshit while making themselves poorer, putting themselves further in debt, because you got to give up more of your money. Sackheads had a great idea with the taxes. Oh, it would piss me off if this came about. But this would wake up a lot of these goddamn socialist liberal dumbasses. Stop doing taxes taken out of your paycheck where you don't see it in small amounts. And every quarter, you're going to have to pay a tax bill. They'll send you a bill in the mail telling you how much you owe the government, and you're going to have to pay that. And you're going to see a lot of people start bitching about this socialism when they start seeing exactly how much is taken out of their paychecks. How much it's taken out of their living. Oh. The gullibility of... I'm going to hush up on that. All right, so with this new law that has been put into effect, that the victims will be able to sue Saudi Arabia. And I'm sorry, Saudi Arabia backed the terrorists and helped them. So why shouldn't they be held accountable? Oh, that's right, because we get most of our oil and gas from them. So now, basically, they're getting ready to strike back at us, and they're going to be raising the gas prices. They're going to fuck with the oil supply. And this is why we should have been concentrating on doing our own supply of fuel. For decades now, we should have done it and stop worrying about, well, it's going to hurt their economy. We could bankrupt the Middle East if we stop. We export more than they do. We export more than they do. It just... We can be self-sufficient, but we're more worried about other countries' well-being than our own. I'm tired of that. And that's why I back Trump, because I'm tired of worrying about other countries before worrying about ours. Oh, it drives me up a wall. Drives me up a wall. So they're going to try messing with our economy by messing with our fuel supplies, causing the price to go back up. Good. Go ahead. Because that's going to make the liberals look more like a fucking idiot with the bullshit they've been pulling. It's going to give Trump more pull, more people backing him. Hillary is not going to go up against the Saudis. They've been financing her ass. She's not going to stand up to the Saudis. Trump will. So, I always pay attention. I get these Facebook requests, and I always check the profile. Always check the profile as soon as I get them. Too many times I've been getting really weird. This is a really weird one. Didn't look into it all that much. Well, hopefully, he's just not social media savvy. I worry about these accounts where there's brand new account, nobody Not posting anything. No photos. Limited friends. Yeah. No. Nope. Sorry. Too many times I've had some really weird issues with these accounts. For a while, I was getting like these really, really hot women popping on. No, brand new account, like literally just created. Send me an invite. I have like one or two friends. Send me an invite, then start sending me messages, asking a lot of questions. It's like, no. Dump them, delete, just shut it. I unfriend them, and usually within an hour or two, that account's deleted. And one day I got like 3 of those back to back, and I was like, no, I'm not going to keep accepting friends requests. I don't hide my information, but I don't exactly put it out there to everybody, because I just don't feel like dealing with some of these idiots. I really don't. So I'm very picky with my personal Facebook. Now, the Jersey Joe and the Reaver, nah, I don't mind. Something else just popped up in, just the other day. It hit the national news of BLM, painting on concrete walls on highways, or roadways, I should say, kill white people, black power, BLM, and all that. That scares the crap out of me for one reason. Sorry about that. It literally 5-10 minutes up the road for me. That is right next to the mall in Brandon, Florida, which is Hillsborough County. That's right up the road for me. And it's like, holy shit. This shit's getting nuts. It's just... I don't know. Besides the fact we got George Soros financing this uproar, this man has been trying to destabilize areas. I don't know. Everything's really messed up in this country. And with this crash that's going on, it's either one of 3 things, and I know this is going to be really wild, but it's a reason. It's either going to be a terrorist. It's either going to be operator fell asleep, passed out, drugs, something. Or breakdown of our infrastructure, which, to be honest, I'm weighing in on failure of our infrastructure because it's been warned time and time again that this is going to happen. That we are looking at this on a large scale of our infrastructure is going to collapse because we haven't done shit in decades. It's not just build it and forget it. It doesn't work that way. Obama, when he first ran, talked about our infrastructure and how it needs to be rebuilt. And he talked of some of those great ideas, and it could have created massive amount of jobs. He got in office and started playing, well, I don't know where I'm going to get the money for it, and hemming and hawing on it. He can find money for every other goddamn bullshit, harebrained idea he had. How many billions did we lose in the solar panel market? Billions of dollars we gave out. And I think every single one of the companies we've helped finance is bankrupt. So excuse me if I'm not all that hyped on alternative energy. It has some places, but it's not going to be a mainstay. We need to. I forget which president did it. Sorry. Bad with remembering names. But I seem to remember we weren't doing that good as a country financially. So one of the things they did was started building highways and put people back to work. But of course, they would outsource them, those jobs. They'd find some foreigners for that job. But, it was one of Obama's promises, and he didn't do diddly. Didn't do bo diddly. I don't know. It just, there's so much we can do, and we got the failures that have happened. It would not surprise me if this incident in Hoboken, New Jersey, was nothing more than a failure of our infrastructure. And I think I still got this creeping crud. We could be doing. Looks like this is older model train. Damn. Jersey City Medical has some nice rigs. I know it's bad when I'm looking at rigs and like, hey, baby, look at that rig. It looks so fine. Look at that fat ass on it. Now I'm getting all stuffy again. Damn it, this creeping crud. I don't know. It just... We are having failures in our military. The Air Force is... They're going to junkyard for parts like some... I don't even know how to do a smart-ass analogy on it right now. It's ridiculous. We're going to junkyard for parts for our billion-dollar airplanes because this administration has cut shit so goddamn bad. And then you wonder why we have an uproar in this country. I mean, the U-2 plane crashed. It would not surprise me some 50-cent part that our government has failed to provide for our military. And that's why the plane's crashing. It would not surprise me. It would. Nope. It's like, holy shit, how bad do we have to go before they start asking questions? So it's coming up on that time. You're listening to the Reaver of Common Sense right here on SHR Media, High Plains Planet Radio, ICRN Network, Red Nation Rising Radio, YouTube, Spreaker, and iTunes. We will be right back.
Listening to the SHR Media Network.
Now, Brownells, we know you may have only one shot to harvest that trophy, so we have thousands of accessories and replacement parts to improve your chances. We know how much you love to shoot, so our gunsmiths articles and videos will help you do more and get more out of your guns. And we also value your hard work and money. That's why only Brownells backs up everything we sell with a 100% unconditional lifetime guarantee. Brownells, the world's largest supplier of firearm accessories and gunsmithing tools.
Breaking news. According to the latest report coming out of SHR Media, a merchandise store to support both the Reaver of Common Sense and SHR Media has just been unleashed to the general public. Be forewarned that this site can be contagious and numerous items can be purchased to support the best news programming. Go to Reaver.one website and click on the store link to check out the merchandise.
Listening to Reaver of Common Sense, hosted by my dad, Jersey Joe. Beware, the Jersey Takeover is here. Every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch the Reaver of Common Sense show, hosted by Jersey Joe, right here on shrmedia.com and highplainsdailynews.com. Only Jersey can deliver hell like no one else, so consider this your fair warning.
In a world controlled by corrupt politicians,
You got a business. That you didn't build that.
a team of ordinary men emerge from the ashes to give voice to the voiceless and hope to the hopeless. Sackhead Sean.
Dude, I'm not saying cop for the stupid pro.
Sackhead Clint.
All good friends of ours usually show up drunk.
Also starring Sacco as the producer.
I'm a little bit drunk, 'cause I'm drinking.
They are the Sackheads Radio Show. Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific on shrmedia.com.
Every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can catch the Southside Mutt Show with its hosts, the Jersey Boys, Jersey Joe and Crash, right here on SHR Media and High Plains Pundit Radio, where we will be digging up the dirt.
Times are dark. The people misled by corrupt politicians, lied to by establishment media, and deceived by the false messages of Islam. A nation in confusion needs a guide. It needs a man with a cane. I'm Dave Milner. Join me on Spreaker, SHR Media, High Plains Talk Radio, Live Rebooting Liberty, and YouTube for a unique brand of commentary on the unpleasant blind guide. Because truth is not always pleasant.
If you miss a show, don't worry. You can catch the replays two ways, rebootingliberty.com or the reaverofcommonsense.com. While you're there on Reaver of Common Sense, don't forget, drop in your email and keep up to date on everything going on, or click the like button on the Facebook widget. Now on to the Reaver of Common Sense.
listening to the SHR Media Network.
This show contains language that some viewers may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised. And now on to the show.
And welcome back to the Reaver of Common Sense. I am your host, Jersey Joe, and I'm making sense out of the senseless. The Jersey Takeovers here. We have expanded to 2 hours every Monday through Friday, Eastern Standard Time. If you want a kick-ass t-shirt, or if you want a survival bracelet, go to reaver.one/shop. That is REAVER REAVER.ONE/shop. Oh my God, I just totally screwed that up again. I suck at this stuff. I am not a salesman. I suck at that. Taking a look at a couple things. I just got a fucking Never Trump idiot following me. It's like, are you stupid? We will see some of these little... They try to start shit, so... Fucking idiots. Long ways to go and a short time to get there. So... Also, one of the things that was that Lester Holt tried to help Hillary with and called the stop and frisk unconstitutional. Well, it was never ruled unconstitutional. And you know what? I want to thank Lester Holt because now he's given so much help. I think he gave more help to Donald than they realize. Yeah, I think he did. He gave time for Donald Trump to more time talk. Less time for Hillary to yip. It made her look bad because they kept giving out false information, which they knew the media was going to jump all over, and now it's coming out. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. They don't seem to know what the Constitution is. Listen, I'm not a fan of stop and frisk. I said I'm not a fan. Did it do good? Yes. Okay. I hate when I hit the wrong button. One of the things I hate also, Twitter, I'm putzing around, looking around on information as we do the show. And people love to send those requests. And then what they do is, as soon as you follow them, a couple days later, I'm going to unfollow. Well, I check who I'm following and not following because I know that little half-ass routine. And I'm not going to play that shit. Homie, don't play that. There's very few that I will follow that don't follow me. So, it's... You're not special. I pay attention. Ugh. I can't understand what's going on. In fact, listen, the current mayor of New York is a progressive liberal jackass to begin with. He promised that he was going to end stop and frisk. That was his campaign. He campaigned on it, so of course he's going to stop using it and come up with a bunch of excuses why we shouldn't do it. But as I said, I'm not a fan of it. Doesn't mean that I'm right and that it shouldn't be done. I'm just not a fan of it. Well, I shouldn't say not a fan because it works. I don't think it's proper. And I guess maybe I need to look more into it because maybe I've just heard the liberal spin on it. But there's so much to go over. And listen, I'm not saying we don't do it. Just saying right now, with the information on hand, I'm not exactly for it. But we have to do something. And I understand that it's actually a tool that worked. But that's not always a reason to do something. Funny thing is, this is a conversation that we get in an argument around my parents' house. Because my dad thinks, oh, it's a great idea. I see. No. He also is, I don't care if the NSA, they can go ahead and listen to me. I don't have nothing to hide. Well, that doesn't mean they have a right to break the rules either. And one of the rules that I see, I don't want to say rule. I guess I tried to segue a little too hard into that. Chelsea Clinton had to go to a clean energy roundtable to talk about, gas guzzling, cars, just all the normal bullshit from the whack job fanatics of this farce of global warming bullcrap. Well, she's so worried about the environment, she takes a private jet to go to it. And what's funny is the amount of flying that girl does with a private jet. Why isn't she on a commercial airline? I know they have the money. They have the right to spend the money the way they want. But if you're going to sit there and go on these round tables and talk about clean energy as you jet set around the goddamn country and around the world, you're a fucking hypocrite. Plain and simple. Don't tell me I got to buy a car that doesn't pollute while you jet set around the country. This is the same thing with DiCaprio. That jackass. I mean, he goes around lecturing people not to pollute on his private jet and private yacht and all this. Listen, is he successful? Did he earn his money? Yes. Does he have the right to spend his money the way he wants? Yes. But then don't sit there and lecture me when you're doing worse than I am. Don't. I call shenanigans right there. And I'm not, it makes me think that you're full of shit even more when you talk all that and then sit there, well, you shouldn't pollute. You need to do a lot of this. I got that when he got in that car accident. He was driving a goddamn SUV. I don't care what the hell he was driving. I really don't. But if you're going to sit there and lecture me, and you better be doing better than I am when it comes to the government. 1 second. I love these anti-gun nut jobs. It drives me nuts, some of these fucking idiots. I don't know. I don't even know why, but it's funny. These idiots, they want conversation. When you go to talk to them, they cry that, oh my God, these people are nuts. They're no use, not worth talking to. Well, don't say you want a conversation and then cry that you don't want to talk. No, idiots. Oh, they just, oh man, it just... It boggles my mind. It really does. It really stumps my brain. Listen, I understand some people are not about guns. But they cry that we can't talk about certain things because that's politicizing. But what do they do right after the shooting yesterday? They start politicizing. Oh, By the way, Monica Lewinsky's turning 50 today, or 50 this year. I don't know when. It just seems like yesterday she was crawling around the White House on her hands and knees, putting everything in her mouth. It's... I got blocked by the anti-gun nut job. They want conversation, but they only want their fucking voice. And that's all I basically told her. I wasn't nasty. Oh, my God. It makes me laugh. Oh, my brain's just spinning right now. I gotta get back. It just, oh my God. It's, oh my. The stupidity is hurting my head. It really is. It's hurting my head. These people... And what's funny is she was just going on about how they're coming for our guns. Wait a minute. I thought liberals say they don't want to take our guns. Isn't that what they say? But yet this idiot spouts off and just proves it. Oh God, these people just... They're so scared of conversation because they know they're going to lose the conversation. Plain and simple. They know they're going to lose the conversation, so they refuse to have the conversation. It's how bad it's getting. And it pisses me off when they say they want to have a conversation about it, but then refuse to talk. Again, they're going to words that they don't know. They don't know how to use these words or the definitions. They really don't. The hell? Having trouble with my damn account. There we go. Oh, these people make me so scared about conversation they are. Little snowflakes. It just. I may not agree with people, but I allow them their opinions. I really do. I'm not going to. Oh, man. This is typical. Oh, no wonder why. This woman's a political science professor. Oh, God, that hurts my head right there. Oh, sorry my show's gone downhill a little bit today. Can get sidetracked so easy. Trying to deal with these idiots, it just, oh my God. Dumbasses one and all. So, let's see. Damn it. It's... Mental midgets, one and all. Thing is, they keep hurting themselves with a lot of this. And people are waking up to their bullshit more and more. Listen, you want to talk about banning guns? Hey, let's talk about it. At least she has the balls to admit she wants to ban guns. As idiotic that is, I give her credit for that. But the thing I don't like is, for number one, she calls people cockroaches because of a different opinion. Talk about being a fucking bigot. It's a Vicky Stagel. Her Twitter is at VSSTANGL. That is VSSTANGL. Talk about being a bigot. Her opinion is the only opinion that's allowed. She doesn't want to have conversation. I understand some people get very adamant. I'm very adamant, but I try to be respectful. But this person, I would not be respectful at all because of what she's doing now. And she's supposed to be, she was somebody that was teaching our youth. That scares the crap out of me. They are indoctrinating our youth with this anti-American bullshit. And it's disgusting, period. I can't think of it. It's just, it's vile. I gotta stop looking at Twitter and stuff while I'm doing the show because it just, my blood pressure goes up. It does. These people are walking morons. Not because I don't agree with her opinion. It just, what? This scares the crap out of me because this is what the America is looking like. And I don't care. I don't care who wins. Nothing's going to get better within the political aspect of this country. Nothing is going to get better. People are so divided. It's scary. Trump wins. I really am worried about riots with these people. They are unhinged, mental, and violent. They've shown it. They've shown at this election that they have no problem. That they are violent. Time and time again. They're assaulting people, beating them just because of a political shirt. They're destroying public property just because they have a different political ideology. Listen, I don't care for people that support Hillary. I wonder what is missing out of your brain cells that you can't see what's going on. But at the same time, I can think that they think the same thing, which is fine. You want to support Hillary? I may not agree. You want to talk about it? We'll talk about it. But, again, there's another but. I'm not going to tell you you can't. I'm not going to destroy your property. I'm not going to assault you. Because it's your constitutional rights. But these people, they show their bigotry. They really do. And it's not going to get any better. Listen, I know Obama won twice. That doesn't mean that they're the majority. I know a lot of people that voted out of guilt. Now they're regretting their decisions. They bought into this whole guilt bullshit. I know my favorite word today is bullshit. Just, what the hell is going on? Well, it's that time. You're listening to the Reaver of Common Sense right here on SHR Media, High Plains Pundit Radio, ICRN Network, Red Nation Rising, iTunes, YouTube, and Speaker. We will be right back.
Listening to the SHR Media Network.
Now, Brownells, we know you may have only one shot to harvest that trophy, so we have thousands of accessories and replacement parts to improve your chances. We know how much you love to shoot, so our Gunsmiths articles and videos will help you do more and get more out of your guns. And we also value your hard work and money. That's why only Brownells backs up everything we sell with a 100% unconditional lifetime guarantee. Brownells, the world's largest supplier of firearm accessories and gunsmithing tools.
breaking news. According to the latest report coming out of SHR Media, a merchandise store to support both the Reaver of Common Sense and SHR Media has just been unleashed to the general public. Be forewarned that this site can be contagious and numerous items can be purchased to support the best news programming. Go to Reaver.one website and click on the store link to check out the merchandise.
You have been listening to Reaver of Common Sense, hosted by my dad, Jersey Joe. Beware, the Jersey Takeover is here. Every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch the Reaver of Common Sense show, hosted by Jersey Joe, right here on shrmedia.com and highplainsdailynews.com. Only Jersey can deliver hell like no one else, so consider this your fair warning.
In a world controlled by corrupt politicians,
You got a business. That you didn't build that.
a team of ordinary men emerge from the ashes to give voice to the voiceless and hope to the hopeless. Sackhead Sean,
Dude, I'm not saying cop for the stupid pro.
Sackhead Clint,
All good friends of ours usually show up drunk.
also starring Sacco as the producer.
I'm a little bit drunk, cause I'm drinking.
They are the Sackheads Radio Show. Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific on shrmedia.com.
Every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can catch the Southside Mutt Show with its hosts, the Jersey Boys, Jersey Joe and Crash, right here on SHR Media and High Plains Pundit Radio, where we will be digging up the dirt.
Times are dark. The people misled by corrupt politicians, lied to by establishment media, and deceived by the false messages of Islam. A nation in confusion needs a guide. It needs a man with a cane. I'm Dave Milner. Join me on Spreaker, SHR Media, High Plains Talk Radio, Live Rebooting Liberty, and YouTube for a unique brand of commentary on the unpleasant blind guide. Because truth is not always pleasant.
If you miss a show, don't worry. You can catch the replays two ways, rebootingliberty.com or the reaverofcommonsense.com. While you're there on Reaver of Common Sense, don't forget, drop in your email and keep up to date on everything going on, or click the like button on the Facebook widget. Now on to the Reaver of Common Sense.
Listening to the SHR Media Network.
This show contains language that some viewers may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised. And now on to the show.
And welcome back to the Reaver of Common Sense. I am your host, Jersey Joe, and I'm making sense out of the senseless. The Jersey Takeover is here. We have expanded to 2 hours every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Where are we? I know I didn't finish all of the yada, yada, yada. I hate going to yada, yada, yada all the time. I know I'm supposed to do all the yada, 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 buy t-shirts, but listen, I suck as a salesman. I know it. Not that I'm downing myself. I know my pros and I know my cons. And I have no problem admitting my weakness. So, on a passenger flight, A drunk man. Well, he kind of got arrested. He's got charged with intoxication and disruptive behavior. Let's see, a passenger on the flight who asked the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel not to be named said that the gentleman was loud and disruptive, directing his comments towards Sheriff Clark, sitting at the back of the plane. The guy was very abusive, the passenger said to the Observer. The sheriff got up from his seat and told the guy to chill out after he started harassing passengers and flight crew. According to the statement from the Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office, when the plane was about to land, Blunson got out of his seat and started taunting the sheriff, asking him what he was going to do about it. The lawman, in response, shoved him down in his seat and held him there until a Charlotte Mecklenburg police officer came on board and arrested him. 3 to 4 other police officers met Blurtson after he left the plane while Clark filled out paperwork on the incident. Blurtson was released on bond from the Mecklenburg County Jail. I know I'm probably butchering that name. Clark released a statement saying he was disappointed that no air marshal was on board and said that the United States Attorney's Office should review the incident in order to send a message to people to not harass passengers or flight crew. Kind of simple. I mean, I thought all these planes had an air marshal flying on them. That kind of screamed, hey, we do not have anybody there. On a different note, the NFL, who says that the ratings have nothing to do with the protest of the national anthem, well, the ratings have dropped again. Sorry about that. They have dropped again. It just keeps slowly going down. People are getting tired of it. People want to watch their sports. They don't want any politics thrown in. If they want a politics, they'll tune into shows like mine, like Sackheads.